We want to use the time that other people waste to be able to get further towards our goals. We can use that time, like for instance, in front of the TV or in the back seat of the car or when you're just hanging out with your friends. If you have a stick handy, I always keep one on the sofa in front of the TV. What you can do is pick up that stick by the fulcrum, your two-finger grip there, put your fingers on it so that the weight of the stick will cause the stick to go up against your fingers like this. All right, and then you can pull it back into your palm. So this is what I call finger waving. So you're just letting the stick glide up away from your palm, and then you're pulling it back into your palm. I usually put my elbow on a sofa, and then that way I can rest it, and I just wave my fingers like this. So I'm keeping my fulcrum tight, and then I'm keeping the fingers on the stick, and then I'm waving faster and faster and faster until the stick is actually bouncing off my palm. And this is how you get finger control. So you can play a lot faster with your fingers for a lot longer because it's so easy once you learn how to do this. Now, you use this time that's wasted by developing your forearm and finger speed, right? You're developing your forearm muscles when you do this. You'll feel it in your hands. You do this as long as you can, maybe to the first commercial break, and then switch to the other hand and work that. Now, this keeps your fingers on the stick when you're playing. A lot of people don't do that. Their fingers are dangling, so they're putting a lot of pressure on the front two fingers, way too much pressure. So what you want to do, you can do as an exercise is just do the pinky. So I'm keeping all the other fingers off, and I'm just exercising the pinky. Because if you get the pinky working, all the other fingers will follow the pinky. This keeps your pinky from dangling. A lot of people will be playing, and you'll see their fingers dangling like this, or you'll see their fingers sticking out or whatever. That's a sign of tension. And also, you're losing all the strength and power and speed that those fingers can add to your playing. So now that's called one hand waving, both hands waving, and you can do that until you're really pumped. Then what you can do is add this to your playing. So when you pull your wrist up, your fingers come out. See how the wrist comes up and the fingers just glide right with the stick. So I call this fishing. It's just like throwing a fishing rod. So you're fishing. All right? You do that when you're playing. So your fingers are gliding along with the stick. They're kind of just going along for the ride. So this is using your wrist and fingers. So this is a great exercise. So you get this going very fast with your wrist and fingers. And when you get really, really fast, your wrist does less of the motion and your fingers take over. Those are all fingers at the end. See, my wrists aren't moving at all.